Alright, this mess of Legos here is actually going to be a fancy bricked fireplace with a wooden mantle. Now, one of the places you want to start with first is a base. Well, I already got a base in the house, but we're just going to make a whole new one to show you how to do this, and I'll take that other one out. So, one of the things I'm going to do is show you what kind of pieces we're going to need here. Of course, you're going to need one of these gray 2x6 plates, a ton of these eyelets. Now, I don't know how many there are here. Let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 14 of those eyelets, okay, the gray ones. We're also going to need 4 small red tiles, 1x1 tiles. We're also going to need a 1x4 smooth red tile, a couple of these 2x2 smooth tiles, and a 1x6 red tile. Also, you need one of these 2x2 gray tiles for the inside the fireplace. 4 of these 1x1 brown stub pieces. Alright, and then we're going to need 2 of these eyelets that are brown, a couple of sloped pieces, 2 of these 1x2 plates, 1 1x6 brown, 1 1x6 brown plate, a 2x6 brown plate, and a 1x6 piece. Now, what do we start at? We start right here. We're going to put this right here. So it kind of looks like that. Now we're going to take some eyelets and start placing these in place all along the front. This is going to be the hearth of the fireplace. Start putting these here. Something like that. Now you're going to come in, we're going to take some tiles, some of these 1x2 reds, we're going to face it with the tiles here, so that it kind of looks like a brick. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to come and start building the actual mantle of the fireplace. We'll take some of these 1x2 red pieces, plates, place them as so, and put one of these 1x6 red tiles on here. Now you got yourself a nice mantle, nice and smooth, things nice and sound. Okay, now this is where the detail's going to come in. We're going to start off with one of these 1x1 browns, both sides. Now, you're going to come in, you're going to need to take 4 of these and tile them with one of these 1x1 reds. So it looks something like this. Well, let's go ahead and let's start tiling all these now. Make sure these are all in here squared. Now I'm going to note, you just note if you actually have the dark red tiles, it'll probably look more better, but I only have was the light red, so it's just the idea, give you guys an idea of what we're doing here. What I'm doing here actually. Let's see here. Okay. If you get those tiled, you start putting them in here like this. Now we're starting to look like something. And we repeat the process again. Since these are all really small peg pieces, I got to try to keep them lined up or it's not going to look too good. So it's going to look something like that. So let's get this last one put on here. Something like that. Let's build the top of the fireplace. So we're going to take some of these and we're going to put them behind this red tile. So we need to put 4 of these back behind here like so. Kind of looks something like that. Place it on top of your fireplace. There. Now, I'm going to take some brown eyelets. Take a slope piece. We're going to tile it with a slope piece. But something like that. Now what we're trying to do, we're going to beef it up for a mantle. Now, this is all for looks. This really ain't going to be no structural support. So it's going to come like something like that. Let's do the other one. And once you get to that point, it's starting to look like a fireplace. But now we need to put a mantle on there. Take a plate, a 1x6 brown plate, or 2x6 brown plate, and a 1x6 tile. Tile one half of it. The other half, put a 1x6 brown plate. Something like that. Then we're just simply going to come in, place it on the top of our fireplace. And there you have it. Looks just like a brick fireplace. Now we're going to come into the house. We're going to install our new fireplace. We're just going to simply put it right here. Press it down as so. And there you have it. The smooth tile that we have, the dark gray, is going to go in here. That's fine and dandy. But what about we're going to do a chimney? Well, as you notice, I left the wall off my house for a reason. And I'm knocking other pieces off of it too. Okay? So we're already here at the wall, the back wall. So we're going to start building the chimney up. So basically, I'm just going to start taking some pieces, start building this up. Okay. Now the reason why I had you put that plate at the top is to keep everything smooth. As you may notice, I don't know what that was doing there, but there's your fireplace. You can see down inside the chimney there. So you got a chimney, and that's why I had you do the plate. Now we can just simply come in here and strengthen this up. There's going to be there's a couple ways you can do this. One of my favorites would be to come in here. Actually, I'm just going to put the wall on top of that to keep this thing strong, because there's nothing really holding this in. So we're going to come in here and secure this up. Well, let's just get some pieces and get started on this. Let's top this off. Okay, that's what the fireplace looks like when it's all completed. As you noticed, I have the walls all finished off on top, around by the chimney. Now, one thing we're going to come in and we're going to put some tiles in the front right here. I am going to put some plates on the bottom for carpeting to hide the green floor. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to use some 2x2 dark gray tiles in front of the fireplace. The reason for that is if I come in here and try to stick a pegged thing here with the tile in the front, it will not work well. You know, you could do it, but it doesn't look really well. And I like to put at least some tile in front of my fireplace. And there you go. You got tile in front of your hearth. And now you can just simply come in, take some plates, and carpet that whole area in. Now, I was getting a question, why do I put smooth tiles on the top of my walls? Because the fact that I will be setting another floor on top of this house. And I will show you how to build a nice floor for the second story of your house. And I'm planning on covering this whole area here. The garage, I'm not. So up here there'll be 2 bedrooms, or 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, a full bath. And right over here we're going to put a balcony on here, right above the patio. So, add as a friend, follow, and you can see that extra video as well. You'll know when I post up my new videos. So thanks for watching.